A quick note before we start. So much like last week's videos, I am having to split this video, which is the finale of Fishbowl, into two videos. So this is episode 13, part 1, and later on tonight you will see episode 13, part 2. So I really hope that you watch them all. Unfortunately, like I said in last week's video, my video editing software is having real trouble converting videos that are sort of more than half an hour to 40 minutes. So I am having to split these up into two, but hopefully you enjoy both of them. So this is part 1 of the finale of Fishbowl. Hey Embers, welcome back to the channel and welcome to part 13 and the finale of my Fishbowl playthrough. And last week's episode was so emotional, wasn't it? So we're starting on day 26. As always, I'm going to do my morning routine and I will get back to you when something happens. And pretty much straight away we found the coin. So here we are. So again, I'm going to carry on with the morning routine and I'll get back to you when it's time to call everybody. The morning routine is all done. Let's see who we can call. So we can't call Zoo. We can't call Mum. We can't call Ms. Noor. We can't call Iris. We can't call Kia. And we can't call Satara, so we can't call anybody today. So I'm going to get on with opening the box then. And this is our final box to open. Oh my goodness. So we have a lot more medicine. What else do we have? Oh, the red phone. I can see the red phone underneath. Let's read what everything is. We should give the red phone back, I think. Yaya kept some stamps to send letters to her loved ones who lived far away. A box of letters Yaya never sent out. Seeing Yaya's medicines like this all together, it makes me realise just how hard Yaya fought till the very end. Oh, that's so sad. Our telephone from home. I remember. The last call I made to Yaya, before she was admitted to the hospital, so we're going into a memory. Yaya, are you okay? Fit as ever, Maya Lulu. How is the job search going, my dear? The voice you hear is dry and unrecognisable. You wish your legs could teleport you to it. I got a call for an interview. Maya Lulu, you did? That's wonderful. I knew you would. It's in another city. Have you booked your tickets? Not yet. What are you waiting for? I want to come home and be with you. I'll be right here, Alulu. They will take good care of me at the hospital. Rosa is taking me there tonight. I'll be back home before you get here. Oh. Go for your interview. I'm sure you will get this job. She doesn't know about the rejections that keep piling on. Yaya, I have a whole lot of rejections already. Each one tells you how much you tried. Don't you ever think of them as less, Alulu. They are a symbol of you never giving up. One good job, one acceptance is all you need. The rest doesn't matter, Maya Lulu. You didn't know it was possible to feel your heart heal a little bit. You wish to remember these words. I'll go for the interview. Do your best. And Alulu, it is never too late to dream, remember that. Yaya? Why are you saying that? I'll come see you soon, okay? I'll be waiting for you by this red telephone. No, always? Always. That was the last time I ever spoke to her. I'm going to be going off again in a minute. I couldn't be there for you. When you most needed me. If I were around. If I could come over. Maybe things would be different. No, Aloe. No. And what's this? Well, it looks like I'm going to do the afternoon routine first, so I'll get back to you when that's done. All done. So let's have a look. A letter? Maya Lulu, my heartbeat, my warm sunshine, my brightest light. I hope you are taking care of yourself. If you are reading this, I have lived a full life. Oh my goodness. It's a letter from Yaya. Yaya? If you are reading this, I have lived a full life. I have given a lot of love and received multitudes in return. I have worked hard towards my dream and had the privilege of seeing it fulfilled in my lifetime. Oh, I have lived each day as beautifully as I could. But I have also failed miserably. Oh no. I want to give my failure one last chance. I have done some things, Alulu, things I'm not proud of. I was a coward. I wanted my Rosa to be safe and sound by my side. I was so selfish, I wanted my dream to flourish. But I didn't think of hers, not in the same way. I was scared. If I were brave, I could have supported her dream till it got on its feet. After I got sick, I asked Rosa for forgiveness. She is a kind soul. She forgave me, my Lulu, even after all I had done. I told her she could perhaps start again, but she wouldn't listen. What happened? She wouldn't. It was too late. My apology, my realization, it was all too late. She decided to give up on her dream. Because of me. I made her do it. And for that, I can never forgive myself. Our life could have been different back then had I understood sooner. If I had been brave and supported her. She has this idea of not letting go of my dream. She has it because I planted it in her. But I have lived my dream already. I don't want her to live with the ghost of it. I want her to live with the spirit of her own. I hope someday I'm able to give you this letter. I hope someday I can be brave enough for once. Until then, I'm keeping it where I'm supposed to be waiting for you, by our red telephone. Maybe you can talk to her. One thing I have learnt is that it is never too late to begin, for anyone. Tell her to follow her dream. Tell her to follow her courageous heart. Not for me, not for you, but for herself. This is all I can muster strength for, Maya Lulu. I'm sorry to burden you while I quietly take the easy way out. Forgive your Yaya for what she put you through when you were little. I'm sorry for all those days that I can't erase. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to leave you with this. I'll always be in your heart, Lulu. Reach out to me whenever you need me. I love you, Maya Lulu, my brightest light. One last letter. How beautiful. Yaya, what did you do? And there's something on the floor. This shiny piece. It's the last one of the lot. So we may finally get an answer as to what it is. I'm quite sad this playthrough's ending. I'm like that with all of my playthroughs. But this hits differently. It's an award, I think. These are pieces of a broken trophy. A trophy awarded to Rosa. Mum won! Mum won! Mum is the best photojournal. Ah. Photojournalist, Maya Lou. All the pictures are Mum's and the newspaper clippings. Say it with me. Photojournalist. Photojournalist. That's right. So now we know where Mum kept going. Congratulations, Rosa. Thank you, Ma. Isn't this the perfect way to say goodbye to this chapter? Oh. Goodbye? We can't be left feeling unsafe day after day, Rosa. And this doesn't pay well enough to support Aloe's education. We've gone over this several times now. But the work I do is important, Ma. It's helping people. What about helping yourself? And you need to think about Alulu. I think about her all the time. I want her to grow up with a mother she's proud of. She needs to grow up with a mother who can provide for her too. Who is there for her. Oh no. And these assignments are dangerous. I can't lose you, Rosa. You're not going to lose me, Ma. Lose? At a game? I want to play too. Come here, let's celebrate. That tickles, that tickles. So we can have a little look around the house. Let's do that quickly. I'll go out to play later. Our old lamp. A pile of newspapers. Wasn't she in trouble for what she wrote? It's all over the newspaper. It's just to incite fear, Ma. Just tactics. You never know what comes out of these tactics. Why is this so important? If everybody hides in their homes and keeps their mouths shut, where does justice go? Who stands up for people? You first need to be able to stand if you want to stand up for others. Look at what's happened. Our red telephone. I made a portrait of me, Mum, Yaya, Zoo and Key. It's a masterpiece. So a lot of this we have in our own home now, of course. Our tiny stool, like all the plants. Hello, Planty 1. Hello, Planty 2. Hello, Planty 3. Hello, Planty 4. Hello, Planty 5. Hello, Planty 6. A bunch of random things. So we, of course, have the plants and the birdhouse, the chalkboard. I'm assuming it wants us to do the pillow fort last, maybe? I'm not sure. I'll look around first, yeah. So now it's giving us hints at everything it wants us to look at. Just some onions and potatoes. It's not a good idea to sit on this. Yaya said so. Eco cat, eco cat. My Illumatar, can I talk to you for a bit? After this level, Mum. All right, my baby potato. Mum, I got the high score. Woo woo. Woo woo woo. I'm going to be gone for a few days, my Illu. Gone? Where? For an assignment. You be good and don't give Yaya any trouble, okay? For how many days? 4 days and I'll be back. 4 days? Promise me you'll be good as ever? Promise. Promise me you'll eat all your meals on time? Promise. Promise me you'll not watch any horror movies with Yaya while I'm gone. You know how scared you both feel to go to the bathroom afterwards, and I won't be there. Promise. Can we watch anime? If you can convince Yaya, sure. Mum, I'll miss you. I'll miss you very much. I'll call you every day, okay? I love you. I love you very, very much. I love you very, very, very much. I love you very, very, very much. There's the smile I love. Oh. Yaya is making a cakey in the cooker. Mum said not to touch the cylinder. So that's the kitchen done. Let's head down into the living room and bedroom. Yaya's walking stick. Just my chair. There is always homework to do. I'll watch EcoCat in EcoCatland after. I'll play the song. That will make it happy, happy. I'm up until 4 a.m. waiting for you, Rosa. When is this going to end? What is the point of this? Ma, it was a very important assignment. We can't let fear. These people have no fear, and you are spending all this time on this for what? Risking yourself for what? For a bare bones pay? Everything is not about money. When will you stop bringing that up? I'm just saying, we could do so much better if you helped out at the tea shop instead. Today there was a line so long that some people had to go back home. If we worked together, we could be better off. But this is what I do, Ma. You need to change as situations change, Rosa. It's not easy to raise a child by yourself. I have you. You do. For now. But think of the future, Rosa. If we grow the tea shop now, it can become a good source of income. It could secure Aloe's future. Instead of hiring someone else, you could... I'm trying my best, Ma. If I continue on with my work, I could do a lot. You say no to all the well-paying jobs. At least I'm not a corporate puppet, Ma. How is that helping Aloe? You can't put your ideals before your child. You should have thought of that before. Ma, stop it. Oh. Our cupboard. Our mirror. Yaya's mattress. Mum's mattress. Yay, Zoo and Key have come over to play. Come on, eat up, you three. It's yummy. It's delicious, Rosa Auntie. Yum, yum. Glad you like it. Be good, kids. I'm off for work. When will you come back, Mum? When the hands of the clock do this and this, this and this? That's right. Yaya will put you to bed. Don't make trouble, okay? Okay. No. So I think all that's left to do is the pillow fort. So let's head inside the blanket fort. Close your eyes. Shut your ears. Squeeze your eyes shut. Stop shivering. Stop shaking. Just stay here. Rosa, this can't be our life night after night. Ma, I can't keep having this conversation again and again. You need to stop this, Rosa. Think about Aloe. Don't you put this on Aloe, Ma. She's already growing up without a father. Do you know how tough that is? Don't make it worse. Oh, this is horrible. Do you think us fighting like this is making it better for her? You think I don't know what it's like for her? I lost my everything too, the person I love the most. You barely had enough to pay her fee this semester. I'll pay you back, Ma. It's not about paying me back. I don't want you to end up being a mother who couldn't support her. I am supporting her in every other way. That's not enough. Oh, this is horrible. Nothing I do is ever enough. Then step up, Rosa. Fine. The sound of something shattering rings through your ears. I'll do what you want. I'll do what you want. You hear Mum sob uncontrollably. Enough. Just enough. What happened? Our mirror. It's all broken. That's the mark on the wall. There is glass everywhere. How? How did this happen? You did nothing. You couldn't face anything. You just stayed there. You didn't even try. Worthless. You are nothing. Who? Who is that? What is that voice? I'm scared. You crawl back into your blanket fort, soundless and afraid in the quiet night. That is when you first heard it. That is how it grew. Over the years, it spread across your memories, darkened your dreams, until one day you saw through it, until you outgrew it. What a beautiful story. So, we're getting a phone call, and it's Mum. Oh dear. Mum, I was just thinking about you. Can we talk for a while? Of course, Aloo. Mum, why? Why did you start working at Yaya's tea shop? Oh, it seemed like the right thing to do, Aloo, at the time. But, Mum, what's wrong? Mum, you were this amazing photojournalist. You remember? No way, you were so little. Aloo, who told you? Yaya. Yaya told me. Yaya kept all your articles and photo albums and everything. There are boxes full of your work here, Mum. Oh. Ma kept them? She did. She did, Mum. I can't believe it. I had thrown it all away. They are all here with me. Oh. Aloo. Through all these years, Ma held on to them? I feel like such a fool. I have been such a fool, Aloe. Yaya kept the trophy too. The trophy? You have it? There were all these broken pieces in Yaya's things, which I put together. I think she somehow managed to collect them. After that night. Mum, was this what all the fights at home were about? When I was little? I kept having these flashbacks. It wasn't a good time, Aloo. Where do I even begin? I know a little bit, Mum. Yaya, she left me a letter, taped to our old telephone. She did? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to burden you with all this, Aloo. Since you were little, Ma, she had her reasons. During one of our arguments, she said something hurtful. I threw the trophy and it shattered into pieces. She wouldn't let me continue on with my assignments, even though I wanted to. And what I did, it helped so many people. It gave them a voice. I was so angry at her. All she cared about was money, or so I thought back then. We would often fight over this. You were so little, I didn't think you'd remember any of it. Yet I did feel guilty. I felt guilty that our fights would be affecting you in some way. The disagreements and the unbearable silence the next day. We just didn't know how to talk to each other when it came to this. We were terrible in every way. I've had time to think about a lot since then. My assignments were often dangerous, Lou. I would cover the environmental crisis, and this one time I was threatened because of an article that was published in the newspaper. That really set Ma off, and she just wouldn't listen. I wanted to keep going. I wanted to help people see the truth. From that day, she was against it all. That incident really scared her. That night after I angrily threw that trophy in anger, I overheard her sobbing bitterly all alone in the kitchen. It broke my heart, Lou. Oh. I didn't want to be the one doing this to her. That's when I decided never to bring it up. I decided to help her at the tea shop and make enough money and not put myself in danger again. That's when our arguments stopped. I decided to never pick up my camera again, and I just buried it all deep inside me. I was so tired, Lou, and I never let myself think about it. I gave away all the equipment I had worked so hard to save up and buy, all the stuff I'd tell you not to touch when you were little. It was time for me to say goodbye. You were growing up. The tea shop had started doing well. We were able to get by. So I thought I'd help Ma out, give up on my dream. The tea shop started doing even better later on, so we thought it would be a stable income for our family. I already knew how everything worked. I thought it would be good for me, and for you. You were still so young. But somehow, somewhere, I kept becoming bitter. And that was when Yaya was diagnosed with cancer the first time. My dream disappeared after that day completely. Whatever was left of it. Everything shifted. I knew I had to be by her side. I knew I had to be a different person for her. I'm sorry, Lou. I'm sorry, Mum. Mum? Why didn't you tell me any of this after I grew up? I thought, it's no use picking at old wounds. I felt so ashamed of how things had been. I can't recognize myself or Ma as those people who were so heartless and vile to each other. But I might have been wrong to keep it all inside, Lou. Talking to you about it, even after all these years, right now I feel lighter. I'm sorry, Lou. I'm sorry you went through this, Mum, all by yourself. Mum? Do you remember what we fought about before my 17th birthday? Before I left for college. I do, Lou. Even today I think about that day. And it weighs heavily on me. You were to leave for college the day after your birthday. We had just received Yaya's reports from the hospital. After a full recovery almost a decade ago, the reports I held told me she'd have to go through everything again. Oh. I froze holding them. My heart sank. Not this again. We knew things were going to be difficult. For the next few years. If she made it through those. And hearing all of this, you suddenly decided not to go to college after we got the reports. You had worked so hard to get through those entrance exams. Suddenly you wanted to give it all up and stay with us. But I didn't want you to do that. I wanted you to grow and learn and see the world. I didn't want you to not have an option many years down the line. Like me. I didn't want what happened to me to happen to you, Lou. I didn't want you to give up on your dream. That's when my frustration from years ago came out on you. I was so angry, I didn't want to listen to anything you had to say. I always felt guilty about it, and ashamed, so very ashamed. To part ways like that for such an important new beginning of yours was a horrible, horrible thing to do. I often wondered what if the right thing was for you to stay here. Maybe go to a college close by. I took that away from you. especially in the last few weeks when I saw you struggle after Ma's death. I could see you not able to accept it. How you went cold at the mention of her name after she passed away. That made me regret my decision even more. You must have regretted not being here, at home with us through her illness. Would it have been better for you, Alu, if I had agreed to let you stay with us? I feel in my effort to run away from how Yaya behaved with me, I somehow ended up behaving the same way with you. I am sorry, Alu. I'm truly sorry. I was pushing the weight of my unfulfilled dream on you. I promised to never be that person again to you. I felt guilty, Mum. Not being there for you and Yaya over the last few years, being so far away. Not being there with you for the doctor's appointments, for the nights in the hospital. To take care of things just for a while so you could have a few minutes of rest. I wasn't there for any of it. I felt so guilty for not being able to spend time with both of you. I listened to Yaya's voice get weaker every time I spoke to her on the phone. I could hear the exhaustion in yours. I felt like I was useless, unhelpful, worthless. I kept thinking if things would be different if I was with you, helping you both, seeing Yaya every day. I felt like it was all my fault. I didn't show up when you both needed me the most. I just wasn't there. Alu, you may not feel it, Alu, but you were always there for us. Your stories from college, the fun you were having, the things you were learning. That's what Yaya and I talked about at dinner. It was a way for us to see a different time during those years. You were our hope, Alu, always. As I saw Ma get frail and small, her face lit up, just the same when you called, when you visited during vacations. After you graduated, how happy she was to know you completed your degree, and to know that you were applying for these big jobs in big cities. So please, Alu, I understand your feelings. Know that you were always there for us, through all these difficult years. Yaya and I feel nothing but immense pride and love for you. Mum, don't you ever forget that. Okay, my sweet potato? Don't ever forget that. Mum. I lied to you, Mum. I lied about the fun I was having in college and about all those experiences. You and Yaya, you were already going through a difficult time. I didn't want to add to your worries. I was miserable in college. I was always alone and I didn't make any friends. I somehow managed the 4 years, just keeping track of holidays so I could come and visit you both. I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, Alu. I'm sorry too, Mum. Will you tell me what was going on? I will. But some other time. I wish I could have held you close through it all. I'm sorry. I won't be keeping things from you anymore, Alu. From now on, we can talk about this, any time you want. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry I didn't do that before. I won't keep things from you either. I'm sorry, Mum. I love you, my sweetest baby potato. I love you, Mum. What a beautiful phone call. So we're going to be doing our nighttime routine, which I'll cut out, and I'll get back to you when it's time for bed. But before then, we've seen something in the telescope. Looks like a satellite. And it is a satellite. So with that, let's head to bed, and this marks off the end of day 26. So we did all of the things that we needed to do. I feel like I could wobble through this jelly. I'm in the mud, from here I'll grow. A bit of a shaky mess, and we're going to say, I feel like I'm in the mud, from here I'll grow. So just 2 days left of this playthrough, I think. Now we're going to be moving swiftly on to day 27, but remember, no matter what, you got through the day. So apologies for cutting this video short, but this is where part 1 is going to end. So later on tonight you will see part 2, which will be the proper finale. So thank you very much for watching. I really hope you stick around for part 2 because it's amazing. And until then, bye Embers.